Hey, it's party time, Mom. Thursday night. Party time, free for all. That's right. Exactly. Boy, who knows what's going to happen on this show. We're in the mothership, Studio 22, right here at Blaze Studios. Have you signed up for Blaze TV yet? You can do it at blazetv.com/Chad. You can do it. Get all the Blaze family.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Come to this side.
Go to watchchad.com. That's where all the fun stuff is. Let me just read this to you because just so eloquent. 600,000 Americans die each year from cancer. 3 times the COVID death rate. I don't see them mandating healthy living, banning cigarettes, or removing the toxins from our beauty products and food, but carry on.
That's good.
True.
Mic drop.
Yep. It's true. Nope. Because COVID is being used for a purpose. Purpose. They had to get Trump out.
This was the way.
They came up with this grand narrative.
Oh, he'll be back, though.
We'll see. We'll see. Think he's going to run?
Uh-huh. I think him and Ron DeSantis on a ticket. I'm already voting.
Yeah.
In my head.
It'd be interesting. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Party Foul Steve and Jennings are sitting over there at the pub. I'd ask their opinion, but I just don't care.
Oh, wow.
I kid.
Thank God, because we don't want to have to come up with one.
I'm going to say Trump's not going to run.
I mean, if he does not run, like Stu said, Stu's theory is he will make everybody believe that he's running until October 25th and then say, I'm not running.
Right.
That's about right.
It's a good tactic to.
Yeah. It's interesting. Interesting to watch. Interesting to watch. Candice, the queen of the Ethiopian, sleek and regal. And, of course, the puppet master, Mark. Just on some more good news. Just it's the American way. Joe Biden has now raised the refugee cap to 62,500 because the Democrats said he wasn't letting enough in. So he's going to allow 62,500 entrants for the fiscal year. Much lower figure of 15,000 refugee admissions, which was set under the Trump administration because Biden said just didn't reflect America's values.
What values?
Who are they asking?
What values?
Who are they asking?
But you're right. He is a puppet. He just listens to what they tell him.
Open borders. Here they come.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot more folks coming in here than the 62,000, right? I mean, we've already had 100,000. I mean, we'll have 1 million by June. I mean, just in the last 30 days, I think there was 100,000. We'll have 1 million by June that are coming across the border.
You know, our guy Victor is down at the border now.
Victor Avila. Yeah. I'm gonna go down there with him here pretty soon. We're making a plan to get down there and see the ins and the outs of it all. Get his book, Agent Under Fire. It's a great book. AgentUnderFireBook.com. Victor Avila. Or go back and watch that episode if you missed it. Powerful.
That was last Wednesday or Thursdays.
Last Thursday. Yeah. Yep. And so anyway, it's coming, America. It's coming.
I mean, it's here, but there's gonna be a part 2.
But it's gonna come to all of you, not just the border states. It's coming everywhere. So anyway, happy Thursday.
I'm excited.
I am excited too. I mean, we not the American way. Let me hammer on that one more time. We send tens of billions of dollars to those countries every year. I mean, we can't. I mean, who sends money to America? Yeah. When do these countries ever send us benefits? When do they ever send us some stuff? They don't give us money. Right? We give money to freaking everybody.
I've got an idea. We just bus them straight to Washington, D.C.
Yep, drop them right off in front of that barrier, that wall.
Yep, right there.
They wouldn't stay.
Nope,
people are used to walking a long way.
All of a sudden, D.C. would have a big problem.
Well, they would.
Or maybe just down to Joe's neighborhood, Delaware. Just drop a few over at the hood.
Yeah. Y'all sound like you're getting rid of kittens or something. Just drop them off down in the park.
Dirt road.
Drop a few families off and see how Joe's neighborhood feels about it.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, I'm just reminding people these are human beings.
Yeah.
And I do feel compassion for them. But my God, dude, I mean, like,
right?
I don't want to raise the neighbor's kids.
Right? Come legally, and I'm fine with you coming to this country.
You know, you ever had that kid that just won't go home? Like he's always there with your kids and just won't go home?
Yes.
It's like, hey, do your parents know where you are?
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about me?
I mean, just some people don't leave.
No.
Right? I don't want to raise the neighbor's kids. I mean, I got enough. I got a lot to deal with myself.
But y'all eat good over here.
I mean, we send tens of billions of dollars to these countries, but yet we don't do anything with. We don't say anything about how they use it. Mm-hmm. So they come to our country. And they don't have any desire to come here and change. They want to bring their country here.
Right. And even if they did send us money, Joe wouldn't take it. You think Joe Biden's taking any money from other countries to our country? No way. He would disperse it some other way.
Is.
Well, or maybe Hunter.
He's
Sorry.
personally taking a lot.
Yes, he will give.
But don't you find it funny that Americans, that's where they go for vacations? They go down South America to Mexico to even Honduras.
Beautiful places, beautiful culture, beautiful people. Getting screwed by the government.
They are getting screwed by the government. Can you imagine the resorts that could be built down there that would just make
for us first worlders to go down and vacay?
Yeah, that's right. And that would put more money into that economy and stuff like that. But it's all the crooks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do you solve that?
Well, I don't know. I can't even get people to stop stealing my home. Home title lock people, I'm telling you. Got to get it. Warned you about it before. Cyber thieves. They remove you from your home's title and they become the owner of your home. Got to get home title lock. If you're on Facebook, they had that big breach where Facebook had 500 million accounts exposed to cyber thieves. And according to some folks that formerly FBI that are cybercrime experts, they said everything the thieves need to take over as the new owner of your home was leaked by Facebook. Name, address, personal information, it's out there. The thief forges your signature on a quitclaim deed stating you sold your home to him, and he will leave you in debt, may even have you evicted from your own home. So do what I did. Protect your home's title with Home Title Lock. Go to HometitleLock.com. Register your address, and you can see if you're already a victim. And then you can sign up and get 30 free days of protection during this high-risk breach. Again, go to HometitleLock.com. Use promo code RADIO. That's HometitleLock.com, promo code RADIO. Be right back. Most of you have probably seen or heard this video, but there was a traffic stop the other day. This is what I was talking about yesterday. These are the weak-minded individuals. Okay, Mark, play this clip.
You know why I'm being harassed today? Because I was going under the speed limit. I was going at 38.
Yes, you are, ma'am. Good morning.
And the speed limit is 40, and I was going 38. So why are you harassing me?
You are correct. I pulled you over because
you're a murderer.
Because
yes, I started to record because you're a murderer.
You can't be on your cell phone while you're driving.
I wasn't on my phone. I was recording you because you scared me.
You can't use your cell phone while you're recording.
I can record you.
May I have your driver's license?
It's at my apartment.
What's your apartment?
It's at my home. I'm just taking my son to his.
Do you have your driver's license?
I mistakenly left it at home.
Do you have a picture of your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
May I have it?
And can you call your supervisor, please?
I already did. He's on his way.
Good, because you're a murderer.
Okay.
And so you're giving me a cell phone ticket? Is that why you're harassing me?
Not harassment. Yeah. I am enforcing the law.
I have a right to record the police when they're harassing me.
By all means, but you can't do it while you're driving.
I wasn't texting or none of that.
Do you have that picture?
You scared me and made me think you were going to murder me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, that's not just a feeling. You're a murderer.
Okay. Can you zoom in on that for me,
Sure.
Jen? Thank you.
And I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher. So there.
Congratulations.
Murderer. You're a murderer.
What's your last name? I can't see that there.
Well, here you
stop,
go,
Stop
murderer.
shaking. Zoom in on that for me,
No,
ma'am.
because you're scaring me. You're threatening to kill me and my son. Can you give me
the
well,
iPad, I'll tell you what, you keep smiling. You're on camera.
You're trying to threaten to kill me.
I
I'm
didn't
not
say that.
smiling. You're the one who's crazy.
Hold that still. I can't see that. Is this your car?
Yes, it is. And you're trying to say I stole my own car because you're jealous?
Yeah,
Is that what
I don't
that's
think
about?
so. You wait for me right here, okay?
You're jealous?
Citation. All you need to do is your signature. He's only citing you for using your cell phone while you're driving. That's it.
There you go, ma'am. Sign inside the red box right there.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that name? Gasso?
It's on the citation, ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist. You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right? You'll never be white, which is what you really want to be.
There you
want
go,
to be
dear.
white.
Have a good day.
You want to be white so bad.
Ignorance.
That's got to be the dumbest woman on the face of the earth.
Yeah, and you know what? I hope to God they fired her.
I'm really not for murdering someone, but
maybe just take her out and taser.
Choke her a little.
I mean,
something.
and
Get the baton.
I've never watched a cop. I've never seen a cop hold it together like that. I mean, I would have raged on that girl. He was so chill and relaxed and calm and professional, so professional about it. And she should be absolutely fired.
They have to be now.
I'm sorry, if my kid was in her class, I would pull my kid out of school. Yep. If my kid was in her class, and she's a teacher. She's a teacher?
And this is coming from a woman who gets stopped by the cops weekly.
Oh, yeah, no, I literally just got pulled over last month. Now I really can't go. I cannot get stopped. Please, Slake Police, do not pull me over until at least after July 22nd. But seriously, though?
Lisa's going to prison.
Police
try that tactic.
Yeah, could you imagine? Yeah. You Mexican? What are you, a Mexican? You'll never be white. She didn't even look white. What is she talking about?
Oh man. Oh my God.
But that's mortified. Just it. That cop is being smart because right now you do if you're a cop and you step even slightly out of line, you could go to prison.
Well, he knows better.
Get fired. You could go to prison.
This behavior is not something new that the police are dealing with. They deal with that kind of stuff, always have, forever.
But I have never heard a woman speak so disrespectfully to a law enforcement, like an officer. I've never seen a video like that. I've never seen a woman that unhinged.
We're just now getting, most police officers have videos and stuff that they're able to do that. But 10, 20 years ago, they were the same kind of garbage.
Furthermore, has nobody taught this lady that that's not how a woman gets out of a traffic ticket?
Yeah, that's not the way to do it.
Yeah, Lisa.
I know. I've tried all the tactics. Maybe that tactic will help me next time.
Well, you're missing cleavage, so.
That's true. Where you at?
I can't with you people today.
She looked like she had a little bit more than cleavage, if you know what I'm saying.
That guy wanted to arrest her so bad.
Oh, so I mean, I can't believe he held it together like that. He was like, kudos to that cop, whoever it
is. Is this your car, ma'am?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he was looking for any reason.
I loved it.
Where's a broken taillight when you need one?
He's literally holding a pen in his hand, and she's worried about him.
Yeah,
murdering
you said you're going to
her.
murder me and my son. What is wrong with the world? It's insanity.
Yeah.
I mean, this is certifiable insanity.
Literally, this does not help the cause.
This is why
she was trying to get a viral video. I think she got it.
Yeah.
I mean, just.
Yeah, I swear, I hope to God she got fired. I hope that wherever she works, she's fired.
I call bullshit on being a teacher. I don't know. I haven't read into it. I don't know where, but she's not teaching.
She's a teacher of critical race theory. That's what she teaches.
She's probably not teaching at a school.
I mean, she was unhinged. She couldn't even finish a sentence.
There's you had no idea what you were saying. You were on your phone and you were looking for an excuse, and he caught you on your phone. So now that was the route she was gonna take. I'm gonna attack this cop because I got caught. Who doesn't have a license? Who doesn't drive without? You've got your child in your car and you're driving without your license. But it's home. Did you hear her story? She couldn't even think of an answer quick enough.
Even asked her for a picture of the license. I mean, that's pretty gracious.
100. He could have probably given her a ticket for not having her driving without a license, right?
Yeah.
You can now. A lot of states, though, digital proof of insurance.
Oh, I'll tell you right
license.
now, they definitely have digital proof. I never have my insurance card on me. They just look it up.
When I got pulled over a couple of weeks ago, he said, "We've already run your insurance." So.
Yeah, they can do that from your license.
That's true.
The cops know me.
Time or two I've been pulled over, they didn't even bother asking me for it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, it just makes me. I'm just so mad. I just want to pop her.
Normally, I'm very talkative. Today, I just want to bask in the ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wish I was just more stupid, so I could tolerate this world.
Yeah.
But I'm just really losing it. I'm losing my tolerance.
She was blurred out, but was she wearing a mask or not?
No.
Okay.
She wasn't.
I mean, I wish she was. Maybe it would have muzzled half the crap that came rolling out of her mouth.
So back on Monday, Andrew Cuomo, changing the subject. Well, let's talk about more idiots. He said New Yorkers that don't receive the COVID-19 vaccine will, quote, wind up killing your grandmother.
Oh, really, Andrew?
Fancy you saying that, buddy.
I mean, he killed a lot of grandmothers, didn't he?
Keep talking, you idiot.
This is an instance of the pot calling the kettle Italian.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get a long haul syndrome that we're not really sure what it is yet, but a lingering consequence of COVID, or maybe you go home and kiss your grandmother and wind up killing your grandma, or show some civic responsibility. show some civic responsibility. I mean, Joe Biden and Jill, they went to see the Carters the other day in that picture. It looked like they were at Frodo Baggins' house in the Shire.
And if either one of those die, if either one of them die in the next 2 weeks, are we going to blame Biden?
Joe Biden is a murderer.
Murderer.
Mm-hmm. I can't today, Candace. It's unreal.
You got Andrew Cuomo talking about killing your grandmother. What? Like, can we please have him do like a face-to-face interview with, I don't know, all the families who's lost their
like
grandparents?
Janice Dean?
Because
of you know, with Fox News.
Let's get Janice Dean. Yeah.
I mean, she'd chew him up, and spit him out. Oh, I can't anymore.
But he's done no wrong. He's not retiring.
He's not quitting. He's not retiring.
Quitting.
How have they not started a petition to primary him the way that they did this guy Newsom?
So, you know, a couple of months ago, they were reporting that almost 6,500 nursing home deaths from COVID-19, much of the pandemic. New York Times report, they suggest that in reality, 9,000 COVID-positive patients were discharged into nursing homes, and the projected nursing home death toll could be closer to 15,000. Yep, there you go. I mean, Cuomo's a joke. I mean, my God, if he can be the governor of New York, surely I can be the governor of Texas.
100%.
I mean,
all of his skeletons are in nursing homes.
I mean, golly. FDA is expected to okay a Pfizer vaccine for teenagers within a week. Like, what's that going to do? Come with Teen Bop syringe or what?
Hello Kitty Band-Aids.
Come in here. Get by a microphone. Get in here, Elijah. Look who's in the room. My God.
Ooh.
Can you see him in that camera?
We got the wokest of the woke appearing here.
Scoot over there, get between them and use that microphone.
Now we have a celebrity in here.
We'll have to fix the thing.
Coming in.
There you go.
Coming in.
You got to lean over there.
Do you see what shirt I got on today?
I love it.
I can't see behind the microphone.
It says to ask me my pronouns.
Do you have them?
I think it's like you or something. /you.
Elijah Schaefer, everyone.
Sorry, Candace.
There you go. Timestamp.
4 minutes or something.
So FDA is expected to okay the Pfizer vaccine for teenagers. Yeah. Well, again, you don't need it.
No.
These people, I said it last night, these people, they want to live so bad that they're wearing these masks, but they'll inject the crap in themselves that they don't even know what it's going to do. Their faces are going to fall off. I mean, I was talking to some people, Elijah, have you run into people who have gotten the thing and they're like sick for a few days?
Oh, yeah. I just talked to my sister who's getting my niece, who's like 9 on the experimental children vaccine list to get it. And I was like, oh, it must be because you guys didn't have any side effects. Wrong. She goes, oh, no. My husband was super sick and like it was horrible. And then I just spoke to somebody else who was like, yeah, like I couldn't move for 2 weeks. And then I just read a story today. The guy was like, yeah, the clotting didn't stop. Now I lost my leg. And I'm going like, well, at least you didn't get a cold.
Yeah. I mean, this is real stuff. Elijah Schaefer, slightly offensive, BlazeTV. Listen, that's the whole deal. I was talking to people last night. They were talking about family members who have gotten it, and even they themselves have gotten the vaccine. And they were like, "Oh yeah, I was sick for like 3 days after getting the vaccine." What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Go out there, pump that crap in yourself. Pump it in your kids. I'm telling you.
I don't know who'd be putting it in their kids besides Elijah's
population
sister.
Control. Bill Gates. It's population control.
Guess who they voted for?
Beta males. Bunch of betas. Yeah, you get your little COVID vaccine and all that stuff. Just a bunch of beta males. Man. I'm just so tired of the whole thing. I was my gosh. People are sick.
People are sick
They're
and they're
sick in the
stupid.
head,
Yeah, and
Lisa.
they're stupid. These masks are dumbing down our people, our friends, everybody.
It's the lack of oxygen.
Yeah.
The problem is people are already screwed up.
Yeah.
They're already screwed up because when they emptied the asylums back in the 80s, these people got together and procreated, and they had crazy children and crazy babies, and now we're living with a couple of generations of insanity.
Yeah, amongst the crazies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just convinced.
Mm-hmm.
We've released the crazy bug. The internet, social media, all of it. It's fried our brains. And what are we doing now? We're putting our kids, instead of putting them in the classroom, we're putting them in front of a computer screen all damn day.
Yep.
It's
You
because we
think that's
normalized
healthy?
butt stuff. It's true. We started normalizing putting long things where maybe they didn't traditionally go. Before you knew it, we normalized butt stuff. Now we're normalizing arm stuff. And it's like we get into the point where they're pricking you. You know, it all started with a prick and it's ending with a prick. But honestly,
Nothing but pricks.
it's true. But I don't know, you guys probably already talked about this, but what I really want to know is how come in the middle of a pandemic is the architect behind all of this vaccine technology randomly getting a divorce? I don't even understand that one.
I've been thinking that same thing. Like,
What
there's got to
happened?
be a connection there.
Yeah.
I mean, after
First it happened to
27
the
years,
frogs, and the next thing you know, we're all globalists.
I mean, after 27 years, all of a sudden, it's out.
Yeah.
I think it's because she likes to eat meat and doesn't want to drink poop water. And that's what he's pushing for. He wants synthesized meat, and he wants to drink poop water.
Imagine he was like, this was the best part, right? When he unironically was like, I'm drinking this water. It's from sewage. This was literally poop. And you're like, if I had $1 billion, I could think of about 3 other things I'd rather do with my money than
How
drink
about have
poop
a
water.
smart water? Hey guys, after a few decades ago, private citizens used to be, largely private. You had your business that was private, right? You're talking about pricks. Now we're talking about privates.
Hey, from
Something
butt stuff-
changed, folks.
Here we go.
Something changed. It's the internet. Think about everything you've browsed, searched for, wanted, or watched, or tweeted, or shopped for, whatever. Now imagine all that data being crawled through, collected, aggregated by third parties into a permanent public record. Your record, having your private life exposed to others to see what was something that was usually be only celebrities worried about. But in an era where everyone is online, everyone is a public figure. To keep my data private when I go online, I turn to ExpressVPN. That's exactly what you've got to do. Did you know there's hundreds of data brokers out there whose sole business it is to buy and sell your data? The worst part is they don't have to tell you who they're reselling it to or get your consent. One of these data points is your IP address. Data harvesters use your IP to uniquely identify you and your location. But with ExpressVPN, your connection gets rerouted through an encrypted server, and my IP address, it's masked. Every time I turn ExpressVPN on, I'm given a random IP address shared by other ExpressVPN customers. That makes it more difficult for third parties to identify me and harvest my data. And the best part is it's easy. You just press a button and ExpressVPN is protecting you. So no matter what device you're on, phone, laptop, smart TV, all you have to do, tap the button, you're protected. So if you're like me, you believe that your data is your business, secure yourself with the #1 rated VPN on the market. Visit expressvpn.com/watchchad. Get 3 extra months for free. That's expressvpn.com/watchchad. Go there today. So, Madison, Wisconsin, they want to re-embrace, this high school wants to re-embrace separate but equal. They are wanting to segregate racially. The school sent an email out, says that it's very necessary to have space for our families to discuss and process. Then it provided 2 different Zoom links, one for parents of color and the other for white parents. Racial segregation is never beneficial or benign. It is our hope that the leadership at this high school take the opportunity to commit the school district to the principle of equality and end all racial segregation immediately. That's what the deputy counsel for the organization that sent a letter to them. That's just, people are too stupid. They're too stupid.
Well, segregation is okay if it's depends on who's choosing to segregate. Do you understand what I mean?
Nope.
If me as a white man says, "Hey, we're going to go over here and we're going to have a separate meeting,"
A whites only club.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Oh, no.
But if I was a black man and said, "Hey, we're going to go over here and we're segregating because we're going to have
I'm
our
sorry I messed up your Black Panther party. My name's Forrest Gump. Didn't mean to mess up the Black Panther Party.
It's always okay for the minority.
Yeah, there's a thing called the NAACP.
Yeah.
There's there's Morehouse College. I mean, you got historically black universities and colleges. Of course. I mean, what you're saying is fundamentally that they can get away with it.
Yeah.
Just like there's BET, there's Black Entertainment Television. There's a Black Miss America, right? You can't have a white Miss America. You can't do that.
You can't have wet TV.
I mean,
I think there is.
that's online.
That's a different channel.
That's online. I mean, this. I do get what you're saying. I just wanted to hear you explain it. It's just, come on, man.
I know.
Come on, man.
Like, how far is too far? At what point?
Oh, we passed too far.
Oh yeah, we are so.
We're so
We are
far over
gone.
the line
Yeah.
that the line is a dot.
Yeah.
It's way back there.
Yep.
I mean, we have missed it bad. Hunter Biden's writing a sequel to his book, Beautiful Things.
Oh, awesome.
He didn't sell any.
Cool.
10,000 copies in its first week. Who the hell would read a Hunter Biden book?
Right. Who would?
Who?
The people that are wearing 15 masks outside by themselves.
Oh, wait, how many copies did he sell? 10,000?
The first week.
Okay.
I mean, that'd be great for me.
I was going to
When
say,
Anti-Crazy
that's-
comes out.
in the grand scheme of things, if you sell 10,000, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I probably could sell 100.
You
Yeah,
got that many family members?
Yeah, I do.
Who are these
They
10,000
can't
people
read,
that
though, so.
bought Hunter Biden's book? Inquiry minds want to know.
Who would be intrigued
Right.
enough by Hunter Biden?
Let's just make a Netflix series about, or just at least one movie about it. I'd watch
Well,
it.
they
just
are
'cause-
doing that. My son Hunter.
Oh, they are?
They're asking for people to donate. What is that? My son Hunter movie.com.
Is it
Yeah.
like a funny movie or is it
It's
like
a comedy
it's a-
show.
it's a
Steve,
documentary.
it's a stand-up show.
It's a documentary that's going to expose a lot of things.
it'll expose a lot of things, but I bet in the end it probably tries to make you look good.
No, it's being written by the people. If you paid attention on this show you're on, you would hear
rarely-
us talking
I
about it all
rarely-
the time.
I rarely
because we
pay attention.
promote this.
He gets on to me
This
if
is
I
literally
miss an
effing
episode.
movie we're promoting.
Oh, okay.
It's the same movie that the same folks that made Gosnell. You don't even know what that is.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Now I remember.
Yeah, Ryan Gosnell, right?
Oh my God.
We sit here and make fun of stupid people on this show all the time.
Jennings, you actually work for the Blaze.
Wow.
Steve, write a book. Please write a book. He was paid $2 million advance for Beautiful Things.
Wow.
I didn't get nowhere near that.
Ugh.
Damn. He said, certainly there could be a laptop out there that was stolen from me. That could be, it could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen from me. It's pictures of you doing butt stuff and smoking crack.
Yeah, that ballsy move to just act dumb and clueless, like you don't know.
Yeah.
Furthermore, at that point, like whether it was stolen or he left it in a crazed haze doesn't matter when what's on there is going to be the same regardless.
It's him.
Yeah.
It's him smoking crack and doing butt stuff.
I mean,
He could
there's
release
pictures
a
of me
slide-
out there in public. I own them. You know why? Because I look pretty dang good on them.
He should make a slideshow and sell that. He'd probably make more on that than the book.
Yeah. I'll take
People
my pants off right now.
People want to see that.
Right?
Ain't nobody scared. Yeah.
Bet they've done
just
that.
own it, Hunter.
Yeah.
Welcome to
I mean, I've said
OnlyFans.
over and over again, you can say what you want to say about Hunter, but that dude knows how to party. He knows how to party.
The rental car company's not very fond of him.
No, they're not. They're expelling Asian Americans from top schools. So that's in New York City. Anti-Asian violence in New York right now is more than random street corner sucker punches and terrifying subway shoves. It's also the deliberate disassembly of meritocratic public education under the guise of ethnic equity. It's a lot of words. A dagger to the heart of the fastest growing and arguably most dynamic immigrant group in the city. Not to diminish the thuggery, the most serious threat to Asian Americans, New Yorkers, is the Department of Education's ill-disguised effort to eliminate merit test-based admission to the city's 8 highly selective high schools. The process is dominated by Asian kids to the virtual exclusion of Black and Hispanic students. Well, the new numbers came out
to the heart.
Yeah. So Asians won 54% of this year's freshman class seats. Whites 28%, Hispanics 5%, African Americans 4%. Maybe they're smart. Maybe they're more intelligent.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a work ethic that is different from those other ethnicities. I mean,
Are you saying one race is superior to another?
I'm
Chad?
saying their ethic is different.
Oh, okay. So their culture,
I
the
mean, you
ethics,
understand
the stuff
that
behind
in places
that.
like Japan,
Yes.
they go to school 7 days a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
mean, it's longer school day. They're smarter.
Yeah,
There's
well,
a
because-
difference also between whether one race is better than another race, and whether one culture is better.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I was making.
They're
that
not
up.
lazy.
Efficacious.
Yeah. Actually, Glenn was talking about this yesterday morning on his show, and he was saying how, he does, he does stereotype Asians, and he by assuming that they're all smart.
Yeah.
And he said it's because of their culture and how they're raised, and like you said, Chad, going to school 9 days a week and all this other stuff. Like they're just.
Yeah, they have more days of the week in China too. See, they're already overachievers.
So, Schools Chancellor Maisha Ross Porter demanded an end to test-based admissions because it's far past time for our students to be fairly representative.
Why? Because he's saying too many Asians are getting in? Is that what he's implying?
Exactly. So they don't.
I will say, if you drive over through Texas A&M, that campus area, the Asian population is a lot. As far as
Yeah, they're smart. It's a
They
smart
work
culture.
hard. They work hard. Look, my son ranked 7th in the nation in mathematics and has been for the last several years. I mean, he competes again.
And he's
in
completely
July.
Asian.
And I'm like, he does look like our old mailman. Ping. Kid was born with an abacus, man. Don't at me.
That's a good T-shirt.
Plus, there's billions of them. There are bound to be plenty of dumb Asians. We just don't see them here.
Yeah. There are some dumb Asians.
There's
How
gotta
about
be
all
a
these
few.
dumbasses that are like are proposing these stupid rules? How about
They're
go?
dumb.
Can we cancel them?
There's dumb black people. There's dumb white people. There's dumb Asians.
Everybody,
Steve.
Yeah, they're all.
that's right. I'm Heinz 57. I've got it all in me.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, it's a shit show. Hey, did you know that the average American has 97 points they could add to their credit score? They don't have any idea how to get them. ScoreMaster is the new credit science that super boosts your credit score. Forget raising your credit score a few points. That's weak. The average ScoreMaster user raises their credit score 61 points in just 20 days or less. 61 points. So say your credit score is in the high 500s to mid 600s when you bought that new car. If you'd gone to ScoreMaster first and raised your credit score, just the average 61 points, you could have saved $9,000 on your car loan. If you'd done ScoreMaster before applying for a home loan, just raised it to the average 61 points, then you could have saved almost $100,000 over the life of your loan. Now, if you own a business, you know how essential it is to get credit and have great credit. So from getting a loan to funding projects to financing equipment, go to ScoreMaster first and see how super boosting your business credit score can save you a fortune. ScoreMaster puts you in control of your finances, not the bank. So enroll in minutes, see how many plus points you can get. ScoreMaster can add it to your credit score in just a matter of weeks. Visit scoremaster.com/Chad. That's scoremaster.com/Chad. We'll be right back. Depression rates have spiraled, and fatal overdoses are up to a record high in this COVID era. As we see each other less and increasingly interact through bright screens. So the world is too much, yet at the same time, it doesn't feel like enough. That's what my 22-year-old patient, Matt, said to me during one of our sessions last September. His blonde hair was sticking in strands across his forehead as he anxiously rocked back and forth. Eye contact was minimal as his eyes kept darting from left to right. He wasn't used to speaking to anyone in person. He was like so many other clients in our young adult treatment program, very bright, very functional through high school, yet suffering from failure to launch once they went to college. eventually flunking out and living back at mom and dad's house. Depressed and unemployed, Matt fell into a daily rut of waking and baking, which was smoking pot as soon as he got up, and then sitting in his recliner, escaping in his video games for hours, sometimes days. It almost sounds like what I described last night. COVID-19 only made things worse. A few months into lockdown, Matt suffered a form of psychotic break. He began to see and hear things related to his fantasy gaming world, started having very troubling, intrusive, violent fantasies. These intrusive thoughts became so unbearable that he confided to his local therapist that he was either going to hurt himself or someone else. His terrified parents were able to convince him to get into intensive treatment, where after several weeks, both the intrusive imagery and his clinical depression abated. Matt was just one of hundreds of similar patients that were treated at my Omega Recovery, blah, blah, blah. Most telling of all, almost every single patient said during their intake assessment that COVID was either the beginning of their mental health slide or the tipping point into more serious mental health issues for those who are already struggling. See, the issue is not COVID. It's the effects of what we're doing to people because of COVID.
Yeah.
The virus has taken the lives of more than 500,000 people nationwide, but COVID's psychological side effects are leaving more than just a trail of dead bodies. Many who survived the virus just couldn't handle the new normal of quarantines, lockdowns, record unemployment, the fear of the unknown, the loneliness, the anxiety, the isolation, the sense of dread, the worry of will this ever end. Even before COVID, the state of the nation's mental health was so hot. In 2019, there was a record number of suicides, over 47,000, overdoses, over 70,000, as well as record rates of depression and anxiety as many young people struggled to hang on. So COVID was like gasoline poured on an already raging fire. Depression rates have since tripled, and for the 12-month period ending last June, fatal overdoses have increased almost 20% to an all-time record high of 81,000. As for suicides, we don't yet have an accurate tally because the American system for tracking them is slow, and the final numbers may take up to 2 years to fully tabulate. But research data indicate a record 1 in 4 people under 30 seriously contemplated taking their own lives during COVID.
Jeez.
Sad deal. Our pandemic necessitated reliance on screens is partly to blame for all this. Research has shown that more screen time leads to more depression, and more depression leads to more screen time. So we can conclude that our new depression is lifestyle driven. It would seem so. In 2009, University of Kansas depression researchers validated the phenomenon that the psychologically healthiest people in the world, those with the lowest rates of depression, were indigenous peoples. This guy's research was inspired by an anthropologist who had studied the Kaluli tribe in Papua New Guinea for a decade. He discovered that even though daily survival was an intense struggle, there was almost no incidence of depression among the 2,000-member tribe. This researcher noticed that the Amish also had significantly lower levels of depression than the average American. It's almost like I was right.
They ain't got time to do nothing but go out there and hunt and gather food and stuff like that.
They're too busy making those whoopie pies.
That's right. I think it's like everybody you know is diagnosed with anxiety these days.
Well,
I don't care who you are, where you're at, what you could be rich, poor. Everybody has anxiety.
Everybody has anxiety, but also there are so many people that I know that were dealing with things mentally before COVID, and that's exactly right. COVID hit, and not just for kids, adults too. Adults dealing with mental illness, and then COVID hit and just threw them over the edge. You know, when you take, you've got a routine going, and all of a sudden these people are now alone, isolated with no form of communication and friends and seeing people and going out doing their daily routine, and they're stuck home alone, and
Turn your screens off, folks. Give yourself a break. And again, these Zoom call classes for our kids are just stupid.
Oh my God.
We're killing a generation.
Go outside and play.
We're killing a generation. Do what your grandparents did. Get up, go to work hard. You know,
get married at 13.
Play hard.
Have babies the time you're 15.
As Morgan Freeman says, we need to get busy living or get busy dying. Morgan Freeman.
Shawshank.
Do the whole show. That way. These damn liberals. Just the whole show.
Morgan Freeman.
Maybe Morgan Freeman can narrate our entire, everything that's happening now and everything that's playing out in our world. And this is just one big fat movie. This is like
Lisa Page got new hardwood floors.
Yes. Ooh.
But did she?
She was really happy
Chad
about them
Prather's
until
book
she
has
found
been moved
out
back
about
because of Lisa's
something
hardwood
else.
floors.
Yeah, and also I think Governor Abbott is causing my book to delay release. Let's start
You
that
think he's got
conspiracy.
some intentions?
Let's do that. He doesn't want my book to come out because I'm popular as hell.
You're gonna
He's
unleash.
got a warehouse full of paper. He's just sitting on top of it.
Definitely sitting on it.
It's Abbott buying up all the wood so Chad can't release his book. Damn it!
Damn it.
Damn it all!
That's our new drug. I
gotta
got a
be-
prescription for damn it all.
Yeah, I like that. Make it a T-shirt. Come on.
Yeah, turn your screens off, folks. Just turn it on for 44 minutes and 11 seconds a day and watch us. That's all you got to do. It's
Switch
therapy
over to
for
my
your
channel,
brain.
watch mine for an hour.
It's therapy for your brain. It really is. You know.
Yeah.
I used to take the depression meds. I don't take them anymore. I'm good. Gotta just clean your life up. You know, clean your life up.
And be more busy, too. I mean, there is something to what he was saying. Like, there's a reason why vacation is supposed to feel good.
Yeah.
Is because you should be busy the rest of the time.
Yeah.
And I know my wife's watching this show right now. She's going to say, yeah, take your own advice, asshole.
Jennings took his wife on vacation.
Jennings realized in that
was it-
moment that he had made a mistake.
But was it a vacation? Or was it a night?
Vacations are fun, but sometimes they're more tiring than everything else I do.
Well, you know, there's a reason why God gave us a day of rest. We're supposed to work 6 days a week, and is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, but I feel sorry for these kids. I do.
It's sad.
But we're destroying a generation.
We really are.
We're using this
Yep.
COVID thing in the name of safety. We were worshiping safety. We've made compliance the rule of the land, and I don't like it.
And we've given them a lifelong excuse for failure.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Well, he was born
COVID,
in the
baby.
born in the age of COVID. Poor Matt could not function outside of Mom's house. Morgan Freeman. We'll be right back. This is me for the rest of the weekend, right here.
Okay, Kenny Chesney.
When the sun goes down.
You'll be half naked
That's right.
or 100% naked.
I'm about to go sun this nakedness.
You're gonna come back like
I'm gonna be
fried.
bronzed.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
I'm going to bleach your butthole.
Oh my gosh.
Right after I get my Brazilian wax. Do something for yourself this weekend, folks. Go get a Brazilian wax. Yeah. Snatch that taint hair right off.
Oh my gosh. Morgan Freeman.
You know where you go? You know where you got to go to find a Brazilian? Brazil.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Tens of billions of dollars we're sending down there, and I can't even get a free Brazilian.
Yep.
My gosh. Oh, man. Go to
man.
watchchad.com where the
visual.
fun stuff is.
All the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff. Check us out. Find us out on the road. We're going to be going and blowing, baby. Get your tickets now. Join us in Beaumont, Texas. And
I ain't blowing nothing, but I will be gone.
yeah, check us out, Prather2022.com. Elect this. Elect this,
Wow.
Texas. You know you want this.
This is it.
I might not be the governor you need, but I'm the governor you want. I can assure you of that. I can assure you of that.
Oh my.
It
Wow.
will never be boring, folks. That is my guarantee to Texas. Chad Prather, governor, it'll never be boring. You know you want me giving the state of the state address. You want me to do
I'm
this.
dying for it.
You
Yes,
want me
we
to
all
debate
want
Matthew McConaughey. You want me on You might not like me, but you want me on that wall. Have a good weekend, y'all. We love you. God bless you. We'll talk to you on Monday. Take care of yourselves. Bye.